From my last video, that is how to write a research paper, I received two queries from my students. One, what are authentic and credible resources? And second, how to make a research. Now, in this video, I will address both these issues. And if you are a fresher in a legal research field, then this video is for you and watch this video till end. So the first issue is what are authentic and credible resources. So in legal field, the most authentic and credible resources are one, the laws of the country, either of India or of other countries. So it includes the constitution of the country, along with it the other laws which we can call the acts or the codes. It also includes the rules, regulations, bylaws, schemes and others. Now, the second resource is judicial pronouncement. If we talk about India, then we majorly rely on the Supreme Court and the High Court judgments. But if we talk about other countries, in that case, we have to check on what topic we are looking for the judgment. Because in certain countries, there are specific courts dealing with certain matters. So we need to check the matter before relying on any judgment. The third resource is government reports. Now, if we want to check the prevalence rate or the ongoing scenario of that issue, then we can rely on government reports as well. Some of the reliable reports are NCRB report, Law Commission reports, and others. Now, the fourth resource is news. These are the major resources of any academic piece of writing, be it books, articles, research papers, or others. Now, the question arises how we can find related laws and judicial pronouncement related to a topic. Now, to answer this, we need to know how to make a research. Now, research is of two types, doctrinal and non doctrinal research. In doctrinal research, we examine and study the already existing jurisprudence or the work related to that topic. So, we study the laws, judgments, reports, and other academic piece of writing, including books, articles, and others. The second is non-doctrinal research. It is also known as experimental research. In this research, we find out the prevalence rate of any problem or issue. This research is conducted by asking questions, interviews, or making observations of the people going through that problem. Now, this research cannot be conducted without undergoing a doctrinal research because the base of our questions or interview will be the doctrinal research because we should have the basic knowledge of our topic, only then we can ask question related to that issue. So, in this video, we'll learn how to make a doctrinal research or how to we can gather existing information related to our research. Include five major steps, but these five steps are for those persons who do not have any knowledge with regard to their topic. So, if you have some kind of knowledge with regard to your topic, then you can skip a step and move ahead and start with the second or the third step, depending upon your knowledge. The first step is to type your topic name on the search engine as such. And on the first page, whatever links appear, read those links. Now, these links will give you a brief insight related to the topic and will explain you the topic in a very simple language. Now, while reading these links, keep a notepad with you. Note information which you gather from those links, like the laws related to that topic, or if any judgment you come across, or the dictionary meaning which you found in those links. Now, after reading those links, move to the second step. The second step is to type your topic on the search engine as such and add the word PDF to it. Now, this will open a research papers for you. Now, read those research papers. From these research papers, carved out information related to the laws, not only the name of the laws, plus the section number or the provision number of that law. Secondly, the landmark judgments. Now, the question arises how will I find out that a particular judgment is a landmark judgment or not? So, the tip is if you find any judgment repeated in every research paper, in that case, consider that judgment as a landmark judgment. Now, the third important aspect which you can carve out from this research paper is international instruments. It means the instruments related to the topic which is enacted by international organizations like UN. This will help you to build your international perspective. Now, after all this, move to third step, that is to find out the latest judgment related to your topic. This is very important. Now, how you can find latest judgment? There are two ways. One is the simple way, that is to type the topic name plus add the word latest judgment to the search engine. It will give you few judgments which are recently pronounced by the High Court or the Supreme Court. You can note down these judgments or download these judgments for further reading. And the second way of finding the latest judgment is to visit the sites like LiveLaw, SCC, and others. This will help you to find the recent update on that issue. The fourth step is to start reading that material. The first thing you should read is the constitutional provisions. Secondly, move to the legislative provisions. And after reading the bare provisions, to build your knowledge on that aspect, read a book related to that law from a good author. After that, move to the judgments. Start reading judgments which you have collected from your research. Now, here the tip is that if you find any latest judgment which deals with the issue in length, it means it covers all its aspects, then start reading that judgment first. Because there are high chances that after reading that judgment, you felt no need to read other judgments. Because that judgment, that latest judgment, will cover all the old judgments and will give you analysis whether the old judgment is still relevant or not. So always try to find one latest judgment which covers the topic in length. After judgment, move to the international instruments so that you can build the international perspective as well. After reading all this material, you will get a good foundation for your research paper or any academic piece of writing. Now, the fifth and the last step is to beautify your research. Now, we can do it by adding latest information on that topic. This can be a news or a landmark incident related to that issue, or by adding a data which shows the prevalence rate of that problem. Now, this will arise the curiosity among the readers of your work with regard to that piece of writing. Because remember, human beings always attract to new things. So you should add something new. Now this information will become the introductory part of your piece of writing and it will help you to attain audience as well. Now after gathering all this information, start writing a research paper or other academic piece of writing. Last but not the least, remember, practice makes the man perfect. So keep practicing. If you have any doubt, put it in the comment box. I hope you like the video. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe.